Well, happy Easter, everyone. This is Billy Core from the Nostalgia Mall. Hope everyone's had or having a good Easter Sunday this year. I'm recording this a few days prior, so I can't say for sure. But as is the unofficial tradition here on this channel, every Easter we always do a Gateway related video, and this year is going to be no exception. This is the Gateway GP7-550. I actually did a video about this computer very recently. This was a Facebook Marketplace find. I had to drive almost 2 hours to Virginia to get it, but I think it was worth it. It's a very good computer. Can't remember the exact specs off the top of my head, but I do remember the CPU. It's a Pentium 3 550. And the motherboard is an Intel 440BX base board. So this is a very, very good combination. 440BX is one of the best retro chipsets out there, if you ask me. And in the first video we did about this computer, we actually restored it and set it up. We had to replace the CD-ROM drive, which was missing an entire belt. We also added an SD card adapter because this was missing a hard drive. Have a 32 gig SD card in it at the moment, running Windows 98 2nd Edition, because 1st Edition is not allowed in this home. And we replaced the sound card because this computer pleasantly has an ISA slot, so we took advantage of that by adding a good old-fashioned ISA Sound Blaster 16, replacing this monstrosity that came with it. I know the Sound Blaster 128 does have some fans out there, but not me. No, this is one of the worst sound cards you could use for DOS compatibility. Now, it'll work, but the ad-lib emulation is atrocious, so yeah. I don't even know why I'm keeping this card. Right, we'll take a closer look at it. There's our DVD-RW drive we added in the previous video. Floppy drive, which does work. And a Zip 250 drive, which I have not tested yet. Maybe we'll do it in this video. I just got to find a zip disk. And unfortunately, it is a bit yellowed. I'm hoping to try retro brighting it sometime this summer when it warms up a little bit more and there's more sunshine. We'll turn it around. Look at our I/O. Okay, so right here we got our power supply, 2 PS2 ports, 2 USB 1.1 ports, 2 serial, 1 parallel. There's our SD card. Got it right here. Put it back in. Got VGA. This is a NVIDIA GeForce 2 MX, very good video card. Network card, I believe that was already in there when we got it. And our aforementioned Sound Blaster 16. And this has a manufacture date of March 12th, 2000, making this a 25-year-old computer now. Can you believe the year 2000 was 25 years ago? I remember Easter that year, the day after my grandparents taking me on a drive up the Blue Ridge Parkway in Virginia. There you go. Comes off pretty simply. Thank you, Gateway, or at least I think it was Gateway, for adding thumb screws. Okay, going handheld for this part. There's our memory. I want to say it's 256 megs. There's our DVD drive, floppy zip. And that's where the hard drive would go if this computer had one. So in place we have our SD card adapter right there. Network and Sound Blaster. We did replace the CMOS battery in the previous video. And there's our slot 1 Pentium 3, 550 megahertz. This is a very, very similar computer to this one right here, I also have a Dell Dimension XPS T550, essentially the same board and CPU, just a different brand. But for some reason, the Gateway just seems cooler. I don't know why. And this shroud that goes over the heatsink that attaches to the power supply looks like it has a broken clip. I don't think it's going to hurt things too much, but I probably should get this fixed at some point. And that's pretty much all there is to see on the inside. Alright, got it hooked back up. Let's start it up. Do have a matching Gateway mouse pad. I would like to get a more era-appropriate Gateway CRT for this computer. CRT monitors are just getting hard to find now around here. Yes, I might have to adjust. No, I think the frame rate will be okay. And it's doing this because I just plugged up a USB gamepad. Just for convenience sake. Huh, no sound. May have to double check on that. Okay, sound is working. I can prove it with this. I thought it was working. The power plug got unhooked from the subwoofer, and that ruined everything. Now it looks like something else is going on. Why does all this stuff wait until I'm on camera to break? Oh, okay, that works. Oh, why wasn't I getting a ding, though? Where's the default sound at? Oh, well, we'll just trust it. Seems to be working. And we did restore this from a Gateway Restore CD, so we have quick answers for your PC. The ABCs of PCs, which includes getting started with Windows, using the mouse. It pretty much wants you to use the Windows 98 tour for that. What is USB? USB stands for Universal Serial Bus. Well, at least I got that right, unlike last week's video with the PCI incident. And it even comes with a DVD player. It still says Gateway 2000 incorporated on here. At least with this, they hadn't dropped the 2000 yet. And this shows you how to use the internet and telephone stuff. And how to personalize your computer. Thanks, Larry. Curly. I don't know my Three Stooges, apparently. Nothing really exciting here. This pretty much shows you how to use a computer. Nothing really Gateway specific here. And it came with Norton Antivirus 2000, which was promptly removed from here. But what I did add to this computer that probably came with it was Work Suite 2000. This is also known as Works 5.0. This includes Word 2000, and I gave the whole shebang Office 2000 actually, so we got PowerPoint and Excel. So we'll go to our font. Give it a Easter-esque color. one asked you to come. You know, he gives me the same look my cat gives me at times when she wants something. What do you mean this isn't good grammar? Happy Easter from Gateway, not 2000, even though this was built in 2000. Oh, what a picky program you are. No, I don't want to save that. Thank you for going away. I appreciate it. And we got Microsoft Home Publishing 2000, which may require a CD, I don't know. So this is essentially a more basic version of Microsoft Publisher. Who are you? Okay then. Create a card. Do you have Easter on here? Birthday, baby. Okay, apparently Easter is not celebrated at Microsoft. Maybe other holidays. Please insert the CD top. You know what? I think I have the image of that on my server. Maybe we can just use it. There we go. And here's Easter for family. We'll do that. These are actually pretty nice looking cards. I wish this was hooked up to a printer. Now this one looks quirky enough. Let's go with it. Catherine, I don't know anyone named Catherine. I think so much of you that if the Easter Bunny could visit only one of us, I'd want you to have the basket. Of course, I'd want the goodies, but I'd want you to have... well, just because I don't want to get in trouble with the wife. There we go. Oh, preview in web browser, okay. Of course, I'd want the goodies, but I'd want you to have the basket. Okay, that got created for you just by me. Okay, this was done in cooperation with Hallmark, it looks like. Alright, so that's Microsoft Home Publishing 2000. Oh, you know, I forgot to show the system properties. Manufactured and supported by Gateway. And it is 256 megs of RAM, I was right. GeForce 2 MX. Not sure if this is the original card that came with this computer, though. I didn't see any drivers on the Restore CD for this thing. But I'll still take it. GeForce 2 MX is still a good card. And there's our network card. And for some reason it picks up these unsupported devices. And nothing I do will get rid of it, and I don't know what they are. Okay, Sound Blaster 16. And there's our gamepad we hooked up earlier. Our motherboard goodies. And USB. And we can do a DX diag. No, I do not. Somehow it doesn't know this is a Gateway 2000. Or Gateway, I should say. This is the latest version of DirectX 9 that'll run on Windows 98. And there's our GeForce 2MX with 32 megs of video memory, so not bad at all. We'll test our Direct 3D. Can you tell where they got the idea for the Xbox from? Yes, I saw a spin cube. Oh, looking good. And by the way, the driver for this video card I had to get from, oh, that's normal, but not normal. Had to get from Phil's Computer Lab. The original driver I used from like 2000 or 2001 gave me issues, specifically with playing a DOS game in Windows. It would just completely freeze the computer, but upgrading to a driver from 2004, that fixed it. Okay, we're going to play a game that is kind of Easter appropriate because there's a part in this game that you play a bunny rabbit, or dress as a bunny rabbit at least. This is Gex Enter the Gecko, one of my favorite games from the N64, except on it, I think it was called Gex 64. Never knew it had a PC port until last year, and I would have loved to have had access to that as a kid because I loved the Gex games, especially this one. Now this game can be a little picky at times. I haven't tested it on this computer yet, just installed it. But we'll see if it works. So far, so good. These are really good speakers, by the way.
Since retiring from the public's eye, I have resigned myself to a life of solitude. I'm through.
Sorry for the refresh rate there. This date's from 1998. So far, so good. Can't remember which computer it was that it didn't like. Change the controller to the gamepad, I wonder. Okay, apparently it is working. Alright, we're doing good. I remember playing the original 2D Gex game on my Sega Saturn back in the day. I remember getting it at Toys R Us, actually. I wish I could have had the PC version growing up. This would have blown my mind. Can't go there yet, but I just want to test it. Here's where we need to go.
It's tail time.
And here's why this is the closest we'll get to an Easter game in this video.
Would Cheech and/or Chong report to the front desk?
I didn't get that joke growing up. Now I know who Cheech and Chong are. I do get it. Oh, hey.
This is like a luau at Mel Blanc's house.
I love video games and computer games that just
Brought to you by Up Chump Joe.
that don't take itself seriously like this game. It's just goofy fun.
Now that's what I call getting some tail.
Again, I didn't get that joke as a kid either. Okay, here's the Easter Bunny. It's Easter. Again, my apologies for the refresh rate. It's just the way this game is. Obvious poor attempt at a Elmer Fudd parody. Oh, that's not good. Where's that other hunter? I hear they're supposed to be remastering these
Pardon my tongue, darling.
Gex games pretty soon. That I'm definitely going to be buying into.
Time to go, Posto. Looks like Beetlejuice threw up.
Thank you for not saying his name 3 times. This would turn into a Halloween video, I guess.
It's tail time!
So as you can see, this game runs absolutely beautifully on this computer, I'm happy to say. There we go. Now for a game that will also be a bit more power hungry, actually. But I have confidence this computer will be way more than enough to play this. This is SimCity 3000 Unlimited. They just got spit back out. Okay, stay. Good computer. Music brings back some memories. I remember when SimCity 3000, not Ultimate, the original 3000, came out in 1999, and I saw it for sale at Target. I had to have it. The graphics looked absolutely amazing. Better than this. Did I mention sometimes NVIDIA cards on Windows 98 can be a bit glitchy? Will 640 by 480 be better? I love these NVIDIA cards, but I don't know why they like to do this in Windows 98. If anyone has any tips or solutions. Okay, that looked a little bit better. Oh, man. Can is this gonna look on the... oh, okay, it's gonna be completely unplayable. I see what we're gonna do here. Yeah. Hey, that's okay with me. I like completely unplayable. I also like how Alt F4 doesn't work. Or Control Alt Delete. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, can we do this? I guess not. We're just gonna have to live with it. Oh, now it's not gonna show anything at all. Okay, let's try to do that. Well, this is a revolting development. Now the Windows graphics are glitching. This is wonderful. And it froze. Oh, this is great. This is exactly what I wanted to happen. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, after a cold restart, we're back where we started. So I guess we will not be playing SimCity 3000 today. I am sad to say. If anyone has any suggestions on what to do to get NVIDIA drivers working better in Windows 98, please let me know, because this isn't the first time I've had this issue with NVIDIA. Well, maybe we can try Monster Truck Madness 2. And we'll set it to Direct 3D and hope it doesn't glitch out on us again. Let's hope for the best. I do recall this being a game that does glitch out. Oh, okay. All right, we're working now. Another game that glitches out with Direct 3D on NVIDIA 98 is Lego Island. That's another one I've had issues with. It's a little loud. As much as I like Monster Truck Madness 2, the first one is the best. Has to be said. Carolina Crusher! I always love that voice, Army Armstrong. Yeah, this is one of those computers that can play almost anything from the 90s and the early 2000s. If NVIDIA wants to cooperate, that is. And especially now that we have a proper Sound Blaster card in here, we can even play DOS games pretty decently, which I'll demonstrate shortly. Shame they never made any more Monster Truck Madness games. Believe it or not, Monster Truck Madness 2 was actually ported to Nintendo 64 back in the day, and it was actually licensed by Microsoft. And I had it, but they didn't play as good as the PC, of course. I forgot to mention this video card is an AGP card. Yay, it's like I was the only one racing. Alright, now let's try maybe a couple of DOS games. Runtime error. Okay, won't be playing Tyrion apparently. And we can try Duke Nukem 2. Or, it's gonna crash the computer again. I think the computer's brain dead again. You know, I'm starting to have doubts about this NVIDIA card. Maybe we'll try ATI on this computer instead. Okay, decided to just boot it into plain old DOS mode. Okay, let's go to our D drive. That's where the games are. Let's try Tyrion again, just out of curiosity. Tyrion. Oh, okay, yeah, I forgot these Epic Mega Games don't like EMS memory for some reason, and if you play them through DOS mode, it will reboot your computer. Yeah, you know, if anyone wants suggestions or ideas for what to put in my Easter basket this year, maybe some aspirin. Yeah, I'm starting to really consider putting like a ATI Rage 128 in here instead. Because you would think these NVIDIA cards would be the best. Their drivers are just terrible. Okay, let's play Duke Nukem 2, I guess. With complete, utter silence. If you ever wonder what the representation of Simon and Garfunkel's Sound of Silence is, well, here you go. Okay, I think I made it worse. I don't know what's happening. Skyroads work? No, we don't have dull sound at all. I no longer understand my life. That's not what I expected to see. Okay, I did a little differently this time. I actually went into DOS mode from Windows instead of doing F8 at start, so maybe we'll have better luck this time. Or not. There we go. That's better. Okay, apparently my gamepad's not going to work with this, so we'll have to do it the old-fashioned way with the keyboard. Also notice how good this sounds on the sound card. If this were the Sound Blaster 128, it would be atrocious, but perhaps not as bad as it sounded on the Gravis Ultrasound when we played it on there the other week. I like this game, but it doesn't mean I'm good at it. We got the end. Caffeine in sodas provides 1 unit of health. Has that been scientifically proven? I have my doubts. Whoa. Whoa, what are you doing here, Slimer? Can we at least get through level 1? That would be very nice. I don't know what that is. Apparently nothing. I'm not gonna make it, am I? This weapon can shoot through anything. Can it shoot through, whatever that was we just saw? Apparently not. Why did I do that? Oh, okay, that's a continue point, it looks like. Oh, I lost my weapon. I think the worst part of this game are these things in the behind those gates that grab you when you go by. There's really no good way to get rid of them or avoid them. Okay, apparently I need an access card. I'll be surprised if I make it through level 1. That's pathetic. Okay, I think I'm backtracking now. Got the U. Okay, apparently I lost the power up. Rocket launcher. Oh. Oh. You know what? I give up. Jazz Jackrabbit. I can run that through Windows. Apparently. This is another Easter-esque game, I guess. This game reminds me of Circuit City. Very good music. Seriously, though. Come on. Oh, that's not fair. There we go. That gave us a bit of health. What did I do that for? What did I do that for? You know what? Invincibility, just so we can get through this. By the way, for those who don't know, my last video about the 90s 2 Packard Bell got Content ID match because of the music in the AOL demo video. So that was annoying to deal with. Hopefully this doesn't get me Content ID'd. So I like this music. There we go. Alright, there's our Easter video for this year. I hope you enjoyed this video of this very nice gateway. I'm hoping to retro bright it this summer, like I said, and possibly change out the video card if I can't fix this one. So again, happy Easter. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off. Thank you for visiting the Nostalgia Mall. If you liked what you saw, please like, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook and X. You may also support me on Patreon if you'd like. Until next time, this is Billy Core signing off.